Two reasons why we lost this fucking game tonight. Jordan Willis gone off injured and Jordan Jones being substituted. Oh, sorry, three. Remy Matthews is shit. I don't know why he was put in, because he was shit. It should have been 3-1. The linesman got it wrong. How are we meant to get automatic promote? Never mind automatic. How are we meant to even get back into the playoffs when we can't win anymore? We're starting to draw loads of games. Now we're starting to lose them. We're sitting off teams and we're giving them far too much respect. Shrewsbury, for fuck's sake. No disrespect, but are we? Fucking Shrewsbury. Gillingham. MK Dons. We're going 1-0 up and sitting back. What's the point? What's a team's going to say that you're holding on to a 1-0 lead, right? And they're just going to press the fuck out of you? And that's what they've done. That's what they've done. Chapman, I knew he was going to be a problem in this game. I knew. He got man of the match and he hit their previous game, what they played. And he ripped us a new arsehole tonight. He absolutely tore us a new one. Jesus. Vokins was an absolute living nightmare. They took him off and put 09 there. And he's a midfielder doing a job at right back. Now he's doing a job at left back. Talk about versatile. I think he got his the lineup totally wrong in my opinion. The club had a nightmare in anyway because they said Conor McLaughlin was playing on the team sheet and they said 09 started, which it weren't, and they said Ledbetter was on the bench. To be fair, when I seen the lineup, I was like, oh, that looks alright. The original one what they put out. But when it comes to the game, Power right back, Ledbetter back in the team. I just didn't understand. I didn't know what the fuck it was. And anyway, probably one of the shining light in this, if you want to see it, the fact that Louis Dreyfus was in the stands watching it, so it's looking close that he's going to be taking over, and the wage cap is no longer a problem because it's been abolished basically. So we should start looking into loans. I didn't know if we've got any more room for loans. Send Vokins back for me. Like, he's eager to get experience and learn the trade. We didn't need that. We need somebody who can do a job. We need somebody who's going to come in and know that position and play it. Vokins, he can't learn his trade here when we need a gang for promotion. Simple as that. So I'll start with the game. 2 minutes in. The worst thing could happen, in my opinion, from a Sunderland point of view. Jordan Willis gans up for the ball. He's glass knee gans when he comes back down. And he's gone out. He's out. He's got took off on a stretcher, and he's going to be out for a lengthy period of time. Sanderson come in. Sanderson done all right for me at times, but to be honest, the full back four just went to pot. They went to shite. Soon as Willis went off, the back four were fucked. And anyways, but Shrewsbury had a load of possession. They were passing it around nice. The pitch was perfect. No excuse for a Sunderland point of view there, because we've been playing on shite pitches. There's no excuse now. And then Sunderland tapped the lead through O'Brien. It was a class ball by White. Toe poked it forward. It looked offside, but he finished it well, and he's off the mark. He's done really well off the mark. I mean, he scored, and I thought, oh well, let's see what they're made of. Sunderland just couldn't deal with the balls into the box from Shrewsbury. When I'm saying they couldn't deal with them, there were dangerous balls into the box, and it was only a matter of time before they scored. A ball come in from the right hand side, but Max Power got there first, and he just toe poked it out, unless it was a tap in for Shrewsbury. About 32 minutes, the game was starting to look stretched. Sunderland were going up one end, they were coming back down. It was like going end to end, and it was a very stretched game. Sunderland's passing was very, very sloppy. All game, I'm going to scare it, I'm not even bothered. All game, Sunderland's passing was atrocious. They couldn't string two passes together. I'm even on about Ledbetter in this as well. Oh, I never thought I would say this, because we all know he can ping a ball 70 yards to your feet. But even he was sloppy passing. One person I will give credit to was Wyke. His hold-up play was class. It was different level. He was bringing it out the air. He was bringing it out the air onto his feet, onto his chest, and then laying players off. His hold-up play was good tonight. But then on 51 minutes, the reason why I think Burgess got to start now is because Remy Matthews can have catastrophic nightmares, and this was one of them. He flaps at it. He's 6 foot plus. He should be commanding his boxing and just jumping up and grabbing that ball out of the air. He flaps at it. It guns behind him, and it's just a tap in, and that was it. I was like, oh, here we're gone. And it was 1-1. About 57 minutes. The probably the worst thing I could think of Jones to Lee Johnson today was to tack Jones off, and that's what he done. And that's when Sunderland just capitulated from that then on, because he was our outlet. When we were getting pushed back and there was pressure on our team, a long ball by Sanderson or a long ball by Max Power, and then he would pick it up and run with it or lay someone off, and that was enough to ease the pressure. So as soon as they took him off, that was it. That was it. Then the inevitable happened on 67 minutes. A ball got played from the left-hand side this time. It was just like an up and under ball, and Vokins wasn't close enough to his man. He was free by himself, tapped it past Remy Matthews, and guess who it was? Chapman. Chapman done it again and scored the goal, and it was 2-1. Literally just 2 minutes later, they have another chance. I think it wasn't a set piece. It was, I'm not sure if it was a set piece or a ball in by Donald Love. But anyway, it comes into the box. A panic as usual with our back four, and it guns in. The linesman give offside, but watching the game and the commentary of the game, they couldn't say if it was offside or not. I thought it was harsh. I thought it was 3-1. Then 09 come on, and Vokins went off for obvious reasons. And Diamond come on and Power come on. Diamond looked alright. He had a class shot which I thought went in, but it went wide a bit. But this formation, he's sitting too deep. They've got to change this 4-2-2 formation, in my opinion. And Sunderland have got to learn that 1-goal lead is not going to win us the game. No way. These are the changes I'd make. I honestly would. I'd start Gooch over O'Brien, even though he scored tonight. And I'd leave Jones. Didn't bring him off. He's our outlet. McGeady looked alright. He was doing class skills. Sometimes in the middle of the park, though, he was trying to beat one or two like he has previous seasons, and he would lose in possession. I was thinking, mate, just lay it off and get rid of it. Get rid of it. I think we were 2-1 down and all. I would make a few changes. Burge comes in. I thought Burge was hard done by why he got dropped in the first place. I was thinking, Jesus, it was poor defending for the goal against Gillingham. I thought he was hard done by me to get dropped for this game and for the MK Dons game. But that's just me. And anyway, lads, comment below who you think your next lineup should be. I was going to say a man of the match, but I guarantee you can't pick one for a Sunderland player. I'd probably give it to that goalkeeper. He was outstanding. Outstanding. It was clean off the line loads of times. He saved McGeady's free kick. I'd give it to their goalkeeper. They deserve the 3 points. I'm not disrespecting Shrewsbury when I'm just in that commentary there, but we should be beating teams like this and Gillingham and Dons and Wigan, but we're not. Well, I accept that we're a League One team. Another bad bit of news: the person who never wanted to be here, Will Grigg, has got 2 assists, and MK Dons won 4-1. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't, lads.